Good morning. How are y'all today? I'm doing great because it's going down. Yeah, literally, quite literally, the Mustang will be going down. All right, so I got me the H&R springs, and also I went ahead and went with the H&R Super Sport springs, and then also went with the Koni springs. I also went with the Koni springs as well, and you know, I had seen some other videos from other YouTubers that had gone with the same setup, but guess what? I chose the setup before I saw the YouTubers, and then I saw them, and then I was like, oh, okay, they went with the same setup. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, the Super Sport. I went online. I did a lot of research, and apparently it's got a really really good drop. I went on YouTube, saw videos about the drop. Saw videos about what they do to the car, and I decided, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do to the Mustang. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in this weekend, and we'll see how it goes. Now with the Konis, initially I was just gonna keep my shocks stock. However, I then decided that it's not the best thing to do, especially considering that this is a 15-year-old car, and I don't know whether or not the shocks have ever been changed on this car. Probably not. They don't look like. I mean, they look pretty old. They may have been changed. I don't know, but to me, they're very old. I could definitely feel whenever I shift, especially when I'm shifting, and I could feel that the lunge forward, the lunge backward, and I definitely want to minimize that. So when I'm actually driving the car, hard, which is how I drive the car almost every time. I don't baby this car at all. I almost always drive it really hard. So since I drive my car the way I do, it makes sense that I would want to have a suspension that could take it, So I went ahead and got those, almost like a little early Christmas, late Christmas, early present for myself, and so I'm gonna go ahead and install those this weekend. I'm also gonna be doing some differential work. I have a pinion seal that needs to be changed out, so I'm also going to be doing some differential work as well. So I'll probably do a little content on that, and go over that here on the Mustang, and then just the process of taking all of the springs off, taking the shocks off, and putting in new stuff, man. Out with the old black stuff, in with the new blue and orange stuff. So that's what we got going on, and I look forward to it. All right. Alright, so I got that first spring out the passenger side. You can see it right here. So go ahead and I had to get some deep sockets that I hadn't bought before because I just ran out of space. I didn't have enough space. The socket was too long, or the bolt was too long. And then I also got a new jack because I realized that once I lower this car down, I'm not going to be able to get that jack out of there unless it just happens to clear it by miracle. But yeah, so that's the passenger side right there. I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one, and then I'll add more to it. Alright, so I got it installed. Got this wheel done, so I'll move on to the next one. Hopefully be able to get these front two done here in the next hour or so, hour and a half maybe, and get the car down on the ground here shortly. Alright, so I got it lowered, and I went ahead and took it for a test drive, and man, it's almost like it's a new car, you know, like the way it rides, the way it feels, you know. I mean, the suspension that it had on before wasn't bad, but now it's just better. So it just feels better. It's smoother. It doesn't jerk as much. You know, when I put a good amount of acceleration on it, you know, it doesn't jerk back and forth as much. So that's good. But yeah, it's definitely lower, at least a couple inches, and it's gonna get a little bit lower, I think, because you know they say that once the coils settle down, the springs settle, it'll lower a little bit more. So, but yeah, I am very pleased with the product. It'll be H&R springs and Koni shocks.